A small business with big flavor. From pulled pork to brisket, Char'd in Breslau is a haven for fans of smoked meat, as we find out on this week's edition of Made Right Here.
I'm Dennis Hernandez. I am the co-owner of Char'd here in Breslau. We focus on doing smoked meats, but a non-traditional way. So we've influenced a little bit of Latin flavor into our smoked meats, and today we're going to be doing actually our most popular sold sandwich, which is the brisket sandwich. What I think for our area, what really attracts the people to smoked meats is our setup here, right? A lot of people in this neighborhood have actually messaged us saying we can smell the smoke, we can smell the meat. But I think the main thing is just it's what people know, right? And who doesn't like that extra flavor of smoke in there as well? Something nice and tender that's just flavored correctly. But for me and Dan, I think the main thing was just doing that comfort thing. And I think a lot of people find comfort, especially in smoked meats and beef and pork and things like that. It's a pride for Dan and I to know that we're sourcing out, whatever we can within the region. And I think that's what separates us mainly is the quality of the meat that we're using, and we're letting it shine and do its own thing, right? So I think that is what differentiates us. So we start off with oak and we finish with maple. We cook it roughly for anywhere between 8 to 12 hours, depending on obviously the size and the connective tissues, everything within it. And then all we do here is we get these great buns and we just tear it, salt and pepper, that's all we put on the meat. Then we finish with our house-made barbecue sauce, crispy onions, the creamy coleslaw, and a bunch of brisket, and just slam it together. I think more people are surprised with what we're producing just out of what we're doing or where we're doing it out of. I don't think people understand or realize that we're just a little trailer. Like, that's all we are. We're maybe 150 square feet, but this is where we do all the things. And I think people are blown away by the naturalness that we leave in the meats. We don't add a lot to the meats. I'm a big believer that if you have a good product, let it do its own thing. There's no reason to mask it with a bunch of things. Let it do its thing. That's what we do. We don't over smoke it. We just do it perfectly